Hi, it's Taylor T. Carlson, and I'm back with another video for you. Once again, we're diving into the world of classic film, and we're going to be looking at one of the greatest comedic duos who ever lived, Laurel and Hardy. These two made a ton of films back in their prime, and I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but prior to seeing what we're looking at here today, I'd never actually seen any of their material, something I'm definitely a bit ashamed of, as I consider myself a film critic. This is what we're looking at today. This is Laurel and Hardy, the definitive restorations. There have been a few releases of Laurel and Hardy material on home video over the years, but it's been pretty sparse, and this is a big, nice 4-disc remastered package, which, does it live up to the name definitive? We'll see in a second here. Get a look on the back here. It's got a list of all the shorts and films that are included, as well as the bonus features, and then we open this up. It's a 4-disc set. Here's discs 1 and 2. Then we turn the spindle, and we've got discs 3 and 4. Honestly, I was expecting a much larger package than this. I was expecting a full-on box. So I was a little disappointed to see that it's a pretty slim, bare-bones package as far as physical attributes go. And there's not even a booklet in there or anything. And if you look at the background behind the disc, it's the plain white back of the disc sleeve art. I wish they'd at least put some photos in there or something. However, as far as the actual Laurel and Hardy content goes, this is comedic gold. These guys, like I said, made a ton of movies back in their primes, both feature films and shorts. Arguably the highlight of this collection is the feature film that they made, Sons of the Desert, in which they have to lie to their wives to try to find a way to go to a convention for a men's club that's going on across the country. And, of course, all hell breaks loose all the while, and nothing goes the way it's supposed to. There's also a ton of short films in here as well, including The Battle of the Century, which is one of their films from the silent film era, which had long been since considered lost, and it's presented here in a much more complete form than had ever been seen in other collections. The shorts and films cover a wide variety of subjects, settings, and so forth, but Laurel and Hardy always retain their signature personalities, and you quickly fall in love with them and the characters that they play, and I have a feeling by the time you're done watching this set, you're going to be whistling their theme song and be unable to get it out of your head. So, it's called the Definitive Restorations, but how does this set actually fare? Being that this is something where you have source material that comes from a bunch of different sources and different masters and remasters, the picture quality from thing to thing on here is going to differ greatly. Sons of the Desert actually looks very good for a presentation that's 90 years old. The shorts are in varying condition. Some of them I thought looked just as good as Sons of the Desert, but others were in much rougher shape and probably had to get more thorough levels of noise reduction and other treatment just to make them watchable again. Again, it tends to vary from film to film. Many of the films that are featured here are also presented with alternative audio tracks that were put in for later theatrical reissues, as well as commentary tracks as well, which have some interesting backstory and information. As far as bonus features go, this is where the disc starts to veer more into definitive territory, because you have all kinds of rare photographs, interviews, production stills. There's a ton of stuff to explore on here. Every disc has its own share of bonus material, and I think any fan of Laurel and Hardy is going to be impressed with what they see in here. Are you a Laurel and Hardy fan? I certainly am after picking up this set. Have you bought this set yet? Do you own any of the other Laurel and Hardy releases that have been put out over the years? Naturally, this doesn't come close to covering the full extent of their work, and I hope we're going to get future collections as well. If you've bought this collection, let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Also, like this video if you found it helpful, and remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm Taylor T. Carlson, and I will see you in my next video.